I'm gonna try and vlog on my phone because I just got a new phone for the first time in a long time. So I'm gonna keep touching my ponytail, aren't I? So today is Saturday, January 19th. I just got home. I had a work meeting this morning that went for like an hour and a half, and then I had some errands to run. Cleo is my cat, she needed food, and then I wanted to get like a knitting thing that's not super interesting because we're supposed to get snow, and I thought I would just re-pick up my knitting habits. So before I got ready, well, okay, hold on. So the way that today was gonna work is I was planning on doing like a sit-down video of my 2020 goals because I kind of just want to make a video more so, I mean honestly just for like my own purposes, to hold myself accountable so that I have something to look back on and be like, oh yeah, that's the stuff I said I was gonna do. But then I thought, since I have somewhere to be later, why don't I get ready? I'm gonna test out some Glossier makeup that I got. I tested it out for the first time yesterday, but I don't love first impressions because part of it is just user error. So I'm gonna do second impressions. Then I'm gonna sit down, talk about my goals, and we'll just see where my Saturday takes me. Cleo's just having some lunch. Aren't you? That was so cute. Cleo looks at me, that was so cute. I'm not a slob. She likes to play in the bag. That's why that bag's on the ground. I'm not just someone who keeps like trash everywhere. Although, sometimes it looks that way. My sister got her this for Christmas. And I think my mom got her this one. It's an iguana. This is like half of her toys. My boyfriend also decided he was going to take the Amazon box that her new litter box came in and make her a fort. So that's temporary until we can afford to buy her a tower. Do you like the turkey? Oh, I brought attention to it, so now it's not as good, right? This is the loom thing I got. This is literally the most boring thing I've ever bought, but like I'm so excited. I used to do this when I was a kid, and then I stopped and I stepped on the pegs because I remember I would keep these stored underneath my bed, and I would step on the pegs and like they're impossible to glue back on, so they're essentially useless once you break the pegs, which isn't like a common thing that people do. I just stepped on it because I'm a loser. So I got the circle one so I can make a hat, or hats plural. I have like a rectangle one, but if you have made anything besides a hat with these, let me know because I'm really interested to know what other things I can try. I'll just put that on my melon. Oh yeah, I also got this Poshmark package. Let's open this. Cleo's gonna want the box. She's literally lurking. Also, I like how I said that I wasn't someone who just keeps trash around and that recycling. That recycling has been there for like a week because I'm just too lazy to bring it down the stairs. Wait, this is way cooler than I thought. Wow. Whoa. Come see. I love it. This thing is actually a lot, holds next to head for reference. This thing is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I paid $10 for this. Actually, I think she sold it to me for $8. Honestly, Poshmark. That's all I'm saying. I also got this weird little thing that I keep in my bar cart. It's literally just a statue of a bag. But that's just the kind of home decor I go for. So, yep. I don't know where I'm gonna put them though. I'm like doing the front facing camera, so this is kind of a mess. I have this whole thing going on, but honestly, this wall is in the process of like being replaced. So I haven't really given that much effort to it. Also, oh, hi. You can play. You can play. So I don't really know where this is gonna go, but I'm excited. It's crinkle paper. It's bubbles. It's bubbles. It's fine. I know. Okay, so I ended up putting them here. This literally looks like trash. This was supposed to be like a cute little aesthetically pleasing table, and it looks like trash. But it's fine. I'm moving in October, doesn't matter. So I'm just making some avocado toast for lunch because it's literally all I eat. So I'm using this sourdough bread from Trader Joe's. If you haven't had sourdough bread, it's literally life-changing. The nooks and crannies are moi, chef's kiss. This is my favorite butter. My boyfriend actually really likes this too because it doesn't taste like avocado. So that's good. And then this is my half an avo, and then I'm going to be doing salt, pepper, and red pepper flakes. Oh, you're so lovely. Oh, okay. All right. She literally races in here. Yes, you. Oh, the floor's wet. She races in here after I take a shower. Like, I literally will open the door and she'll race in, but most of the time I just leave it open at this point. And she just sits there in between the liner and the curtain and like gets soaking wet. Also, yes, I know I don't have the cutest shower. I live in an apartment. Yes, you get all wet. She's like, I know, I don't care. I just put like toner, eye cream, face cream without SPF because I think I'm just gonna stay inside today on my face. So I'm just gonna go through some of my glossier products. Ooh. Also, no, I didn't go there. I thrifted this, but it's cute. Sorry, Cleo, we're closing the curtain for aesthetic purposes. Oh, she's so cute. Okay. I'm literally on my bathroom floor because the lighting is not good in here. You're all wet. That's you. Okay, so we're gonna try and do this the best that I can. Let's see, my forehead is kind of breaking out a little bit. I just stopped birth control, which I guess I could like do a whole thing on if anyone's interested in that. I only say that because I know that a lot of the information that I found on going off of birth control came from YouTube. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to jinx anything, but so far it's been going okay. Okay, so this is my makeup bag. It's super cute. My sister got it for me for my birthday one year because I literally looked at it and was like, I want that, and then she bought it for me. Good story. So I don't have like that much makeup. I mean, like, this is a big bag, but this is literally everything I own. Like lipsticks, mascaras, what else do people own in excess? Eyeshadow palettes that I don't use. Okay, so we're focusing on the Glossier things, which out of this whole makeup look, I think only 2 of the products that I'm gonna use are not from Glossier. Also, I ordered these things like 2 days ago and they came in the mail 2 days ago. I set myself up to sound so dumb. But yeah, they came in the mail really fast, which is like pretty good. Okay, so I stink at makeup tutorials. That's why I literally have like 2 on my channel and they're embarrassing. This is the Stretch Concealer in medium. So I don't use foundation because I don't really like putting on more things on my face than I have to. So I just take this and like pat it in where I need it, which is everywhere. No, I'm just kidding. Something weird about my face is that my nose gets really red. I don't know if that's rosacea or if that's just like me having a lot of blood in my nose. So I always conceal my nose and my under eyes. And then like sometimes I'll do my chin if I'm having an issue. Clearly my issue is here. I'll just do a little bit of that, which, you know, is not the best because you gotta let your breakouts breathe. But I breathe better when my face is covered. I don't always put this on my eyelids. I'm being kind of rough too. But I have really veiny eyelids because, you know, fair skin problems. I also, this isn't Glossier, but I have this Burt's Bees powder and I like it because it's it's the word that means that it doesn't clog your pores. So on days that I don't wear makeup and I'm like, I don't know, an oily human, I'll just put this like on my nose and my forehead and it is chef's kiss. Okay, I literally own 5 brushes and they're all from Eco Tools and 2 of them are just fluffy brushes. So this is literally what I do for bronzer. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I looked on their website and Glossier doesn't have any bronzers. They have like face tint and like, I don't know, a stick thing, I think, in like a color that I could use as a bronzer, but it's not bronzer. I'm literally like kind of messy with this too. I don't know. I don't care about makeup. So if I didn't care, I wouldn't put it on, but I literally just, I do like the 3, and then I do in my eyelids, which I don't know if that's weird or not, and then my nose. Growing up, I always thought I had a really big nose. Turns out I don't. Or I grew into it, I don't know. Yes, so this is the bronzer. That's all I do, that's fine. Or sometimes I'll do like, I don't think that does anything. Someone told me it makes your lips look bigger, but like, probably not. Okay, so I didn't buy the Glossier Halo stick or whatever it's called because I have this Milk one. I don't know, it doesn't have any information on it. It's from Milk Makeup. But you can get that brand at Sephora, and it's really similar to Glossier. Oh my god, does anyone else hate when this happens? You have like, that's gross. I have like concealer in my nail. But just pretend that this is the Glossier one, because that one's probably better, because all those Instagram pics on their account look bomb, but I don't have that one. I'm gonna use what I have. Yes, I literally just covered my whole eyelids in highlighter. And I just go like this. I don't think it does anything intense. Again, I'm like kind of messy. Always put highlighter on your Cupid's bow. I don't put highlighter on my nose though, because I feel like it makes me look greasy. I also feel like it's a really unpopular opinion. Like everyone's like, nose highlight, but I don't like nose highlight on me. So I don't really use blush. Wow, I'm sure that was a really attractive angle at the top of my head. I don't really use blush, but I have this cloud paint, you see? And we're gonna use it. I've honestly been using it. You have to be really careful with it though, because it's very pigmented. But I've been using it and I don't hate it. I think it's kind of nice. I probably should have done this and then the highlighter, but like, I forgot. Plus apparently looking like you just got a sunburn is like a trend now. So that's cool. Do I want to line my lips? I do want to line my lips. Okay, so I'm going to line my lips a little bit. This is the KKW Beauty lip liner in 0.5. So nudes. I think that lining your lips is life-changing. I used to be scared to do it, and then I started to do it, and I'll just like do it when I'm not wearing makeup. I have to keep up the illusion that I have bigger lips than I do. But like overlining still scares me. Since this is a Glossier review, I'm gonna go get the chapstick that I got from them because I can't like just be lazy and sit on the bathroom floor and not get it. So I was gonna get one of the tinted ones, but like I only like need things, and they had like more pinky things I was finding. So I decided to get the mint, but like it's so cute. They're all so cute, and they're honestly, Cleo's here. Honestly, I thought I was just gonna get like another chapstick, which is fine because I love chapstick, but this is like thick. I put it on with my finger next time, but let's see if I can just put it on. Cleo! She's like, get out of the bathroom, you're being weird. Okay, this bomb, if you're gonna get anything, just get the bomb. Get it? I didn't even realize I was calling the bomb. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this eyebrow brush that I have on the end of this Burt's Bees eyebrow pencil and brush my hairs up because we're going in for the piece de resistance. The only things I have left are eyebrows and mascara, which are both Glossier. Sorry, that was really weird. Okay, so this I really haven't figured out. So this I haven't quite figured out. It's the Brow Flick, but I got it in blonde and it came as a duo. Well, I bought it as a duo. And then I got the Boy Brow in clear just because I love a clear brow gel. And I have the Milk Makeup one. Oh my god, my foot's gonna die. I have the Milk Makeup one in Haze, which is like their blonde shade, and it's kind of messy. Like I don't love the applicator. So like the Milk Makeup one, that's how the gurus do it, is like, I don't know, thicker. Cleo wants attention, so she's meowing at me. And then the Boy Brow looks the same. Crap. I don't know. But I feel like it's different if it's clear because then it doesn't get everywhere and then you don't have like blonde tint everywhere. I'm gonna just do one eyebrow and then we'll see if we can tell a difference. Because I did this yesterday and I couldn't tell if it was coming out. But like I did it on my hand and it was really, really faint. So I feel like next time I would probably get the brown. Oh crap, no, I think I can see it. Oh god. Hi. Mommy's coloring her eyebrows. You can tell. I mean, it like feels wet. I would probably like it better. I don't even know if I have to shake it. I'd probably like it better if it was a little darker just because I love like a prominent brow moment. Again, I don't know if you can like tell really what's happening. But I also feel like lighter brows are coming back or like are becoming a thing. Like I always see Instagram models that have, I hate myself for saying that. I always see girls on Instagram who have like light eyebrows and then like glowy makeup, and I kind of like that vibe as opposed to like the harsh eyebrow on people who have really blonde hair like me. 2020 year of change. I don't know though, because this kind of goes on like white, which is my only hesitation. So those are the brows. Okay, last we have mascara. So yesterday, oh my god, I have hair on my face. Yesterday when I put this on, it's the, let me get it. It's the lash stick. We don't even have to talk about this packaging because we all know it's A+. So with this, I always use, or would use with my normal mascara, that's not even it. It's like the Lancome Lash Extender, or like it's a white tube and you put it on, like it's like a, not a conditioner, a primer for your lashes. That's what it is. But I think today we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna see how it holds up on its own. Plus like I only have plans that will probably get canceled later today because of the snow. So if my eyelashes look like garbage, it doesn't really matter. But yes, so I got this eyelash crimper off Amazon because the metal one literally one time cut off my eyelashes. I'm not kidding. And I had like stubbies for like half and I had to buy like the little individual lashes and put them in the space because it just looked weird without lashes on half my eye. So that was terrifying. Okay, so no primer, we're just gonna use this. Yesterday I did find that it worked better when I used 2 coats, so we'll probably do 2. Also, I guess my sister has this and she told me that I was going to think it was trash at first because it's liquidy, which I did. But like it's also like drier than a lot of mascaras I've tried at first, because you know how when you buy a new mascara it's like liquidy, it doesn't get good until like a week after you own it. I don't really get that with this. Yeah, this is good, this is good. It reminds me, or like the applicator reminds me of the, what is it? L'Oreal Voluminous, like telescopic. Did I just make that up? Whatever it is, it's gold and it's called telescopic and I think it's by L'Oreal. But that mascara used to be my life. But then I was like, I don't know what's in that mascara. And like at least I know Glossier is like, I don't know, hypoallergenic and like you can use it on sensitive eyeballs and all that good jazz. Sometimes if I'm getting like a little more ready, I'll do like my Fenty highlighter and then my eyebrows will probably be like a little more structured and there'll be some kind of like little eyeliner that I made with brown eyeshadow wing smudgy thing going on. But this is fine for every day. Let me get off the bathroom floor so I can show you. This looks good. So this is my everyday look. Oh my gosh, you can't see it because I'm so far away. I'll go in different lighting. This lighting is trash, meaning I literally have one light bulb and I don't want to buy light bulbs because we're moving in October, but like, what if that one dies? Then what am I gonna do? So the sun's not really out today, but this is where I get the best lighting, I find. So this is the finished look. I did this yesterday too and I really liked it. Oh god. I'm gonna use Cleo's cat bed as a video stand. What do they call it? The camera stand. This thing, she has one in the living room, she has one in here. Fun fact, I assembled this one completely backwards and then I had to take it apart and do it over again. So every time I look at it, I get mad. So I literally just sat down and filmed this and I don't think I like the lighting, so I moved. And I'm gonna film it again. Me holds notebook upside down. So this is my notebook. It's so cute and Marvel and trendy. So this is one of my many notebooks. Oh, I didn't think about the fact that there's cars driving by. Oh well. I'm gonna pick their equal evils. Bad lighting or loud noise. I'm not perfect. This is my notebook that I decided to like dedicate to the things I need to keep track of this year. I also want to address the fact that I just found out that bullet journaling is just making lists. Like, I thought it was a big deal. Just because I see so many videos on YouTube that are like, oh, how I organize my bullet journal. And I thought like it was a thing, like I thought there was a lot that goes into it, but it's kind of just like staying organized and making lists, which I've been doing for a really long time. So I guess I've been a bullet journaler and I didn't know. So some of the things that I kept in this notebook were like, I don't know, there's grocery lists. They're literally just called like Grocery Boys. There's Grocery Boys Part 2. Cleo's rubbing her face on my foot. Yeah, so the other day I put my bucket list in here for 2020, a to-do list, which is like a couple of little things I have to do. I wrote out my January expenses calendar and like what I should have at the end of the year. And I wrote out all my passwords for all of my accounts just so that they're all in one place. Let's go through my bucket list. I will say I have one thing in here that's like, I'm gonna keep it to myself just because I don't really want to put it on the internet yet unless it happens. The first thing, car. The first thing on my bucket list is to get my certification in holistic nutrition through AFPA. So I started this at the beginning of January, so I think it's like, I'm like my second week, or like I started a little bit into January. Either way, I'm like at the end of my second week. So nutrition and like the holistic, I don't know, viewpoint on it was just something that I was interested in on a personal level. So I thought I should, you know, educate myself in an actual form. So I decided to pursue an online certification in holistic nutrition. But that kind of ties into my second goal for the year, which is to work more on my blog. So my blog is just healthwithhales.food.blog. It's through WordPress. I kind of just like posting recipes there and like my viewpoint on certain foods and like what foods are good for you in different aspects and like what they do for you. I'm petting my cat. So yeah, just work on my blog more. I kind of want to use that as my creative outlet. The third thing I have is to finish one of my tattoos that I got, but it like doesn't feel complete to me, so I think I'm gonna shade it and get it filled in. So to touch up and also get a new tattoo at this place that I have picked out in town. It's really cute and I just want to do that. My fourth thing is like probably the biggest thing on here, and it's just to go back to school in the fall. Yeah. Then my next one is just start my book club, which kind of started as a joke because I posted online that we were reading like middle school classics in my book club, which I don't have a book club, I'm not part of one. So I like started one, meaning that my friends saw it and were like, oh, we want to join. So we went and bought the book at Barnes & Noble one day. And we're supposed to be reading it, but I kind of think I'm the only one who is, which is fine. I started it, so I checked it off. It's accomplished. The next one is really dumb, but it's to take nice Insta pics, which kind of goes along with my Health with Hales like Instagram and also my personal account. I just like photography, and I feel like I kind of like half put effort into photos. I don't know. I just want to like take nice pictures for memory purposes. The next one here I could probably check off too, and it's just to do more yoga. I have really bad circulation and I have scoliosis, and I'm supposed to be doing like physical therapy stretches. I really hope the cars aren't like just being loud over me. But I find that yoga like encompasses the stretches that I would be doing for physical therapy anyways. So it's Cleo in the Trader Joe's bag. So I've been doing more yoga. The next one I have is to try boxing. I really want to try boxing. So far for classes, I've only tried Orange Theory, which is fun but expensive. And then I also want to try a cycling class. And then my last goal for 2020 is to pay more attention to the media and like what's going on in our world. Not to say that I'm not aware of things, but I don't really like take action on a lot of things. I'm honestly not really educated in politics, and I feel like that should change. Like I just need to be less ignorant. So essentially my last goal for the year is to be less ignorant. So
those are all my goals for the new year. I hope that you got some inspiration. If you take any one of those goals and encompass it into your own life, you could try being less ignorant. I feel like that's a good place to start. I remember my goal from last year, I think I only had one, but it was to like get out of the gym more and do more fitness related things that like weren't just cardio and like weight training, which I still do, but I think I honestly like did spend more time outside when it was nice out than I usually do. So I think I actually accomplished that goal, so good job me. I'm really sorry if this is really annoying with the cars and the cat. I just like, I'm doing the best I can. I have a time slot where I like have time to film and I just do it in that time and it doesn't work out sometimes. I have dinner plans with some friends later, but it's supposed to snow. We're supposed to get like 4 to 7 inches, so I don't really know if I'm gonna follow through with that. But I think my plans for the rest of this Saturday are honestly just to like maybe edit this video. I'm gonna read for my online class. I have an assignment to do by Monday. I might just do that today. And then use my knitting looms because I'm 80 and drink my coffee from Dunkin' Donuts that I don't like. And wait for my boyfriend to get home. And listen to my cat. So I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you liked my makeup tutorial, if you can call it that, and got some inspiration from my goals. That's all I got. Okay.